everyone. Welcome back to JMGC TV. In today's video, we're going to learn how to create a Teacher's Day greeting Android app using Android Studio. This is a simple app where you enter a teacher's name, click Submit, and see a personalized greeting on the next screen. Before we start, if you are interested in this kind of content, kindly hit the subscribe button so that you will be notified on the next video. Okay, let's get started. First, open Android IDE. Click on Create Project. Then choose Empty Project and give your project a name. Like Teacher's Day Greeting App. Make sure to select Java as the programming language and then click Create Project. When the project is ready, you'll see the main activity.java and activity main.xml. We'll start by creating a layout. But since I've already worked on this one, I just copy and paste the code. I'll, however, try to explain the functions. If you prefer not to use view binding, you can simplify this by directly using setContentView, which is the traditional approach in Android. And that's it. We've successfully replaced view binding with the setContentView method and are manually linking our views using findViewById. This method is still quite common and gets the job done if you don't need the additional functionality of view binding. So now we will copy the code in a project and put it in the project we created. This in the main activity.xml is the first thing we do. This is the activity that is first seen when the app is opened. Enter name and enter button are placed here. Video background. This is the variable name for the view, likely a video view, image view, or similar, that you want to reference in your code. The purpose of this line of code is to connect the UI view with the IDE video background from your XML layout to the Java code, so that you can manipulate or interact with it programmatically. Private media player. Media player. This is a variable declaration for a media player object. The media player class is used for playing audio and video files in Android. Declaring a media player object allows you to load and control media playback, initializing and playing audio with media player. This code initializes a media player object with an audio file from the raw resources folder. Here, we're loading the file music, MP3. You can replace this with your audio file. This code is an override of the onDestroy method in an Android activity, and its purpose is to release the media player resources when the activity is destroyed. When you see errors related to URI or media player, it's usually because the necessary classes haven't been imported into your project yet. Here's how to fix it. Make sure you import them at the top of your Java file, like this. Import android.net URI. Import android.media player. Once these imports are added, the errors will be resolved, and your media player and URI will work properly. Don't forget to add these two files inside the raw folder. In your manifest.xml, make sure to include the greeting activity declaration. Why is this necessary? Every activity you create in your Android app must be declared in the Android manifest.xml file. This allows the Android system to recognize and manage the activity lifecycle. As you can observe, we have an error in our code due to the presence of two files within the raw folder. Consequently, this is what we will undertake at this moment. We will employ Canva as our tool for addressing this issue. After creating your media files in Canva, the next step is to add them to your Android project. Make sure that the name of the files is exactly the same as what you added in the greeting activity.java. Apologies. I forgot to include a code related to the name. The error message is indicating that the variable name is not declared or defined before being used in greetingactivity.java file. Finally, after placing the code, the errors solve in this part. So now, let's try to build the app and install it. There is something wrong in our code. The app forced close after clicking Enter button in the main activity. The reason why this happened is because I forgot to add the set content view in the greetingactivity.java. Congratulations on successfully completing the greeting application. Thank you for following along. Happy coding, and remember to always appreciate the teachers who inspire and guide us.